My favorite picture of good old Carla Esparza. Good old Cookie Monster. You know, it's like you could just see ocean waves of sweat in the middle of a fight dripping down that RV-sized fucking forehead. Like, it's amazing. It's just amazing. Like, there's no end to it. It's like her forehead just wraps all the way around the back. But anyway, here's the question I have. Can she do it? Can she motherfucking do it? Can Carla, the Cookie Monster Esparza, win 5 fights in a row and claim a spot as the top contender in the strawweight division, earning her a title shot? Well, I, of all people, hate to say this, but yes, she can. She's definitely in position to get that top spot. And clearly she's looking for a top ass whooping, because I think if she fights Rose or Jung, who's going to fight for the title, Rose and Jung and their team, they finally worked it out. So there will be a fight coming up in April. It's official, but it's not official, but it's confirmed. But they open up the bets, so it's confirmed. Rose and Weili's going to fight. So all that other shit, just fuck it. Leave it alone. But if Weili wins her next fight, she may actually get a fucking title shot. Yes, it's true. And all the fuck Cookie Monster got to do is find a way to defeat Xianon. Now, this is interesting because, I was looking at some of the tape of both fighters, and it's like Xianon clearly is the superior striker. And Carla has done a good job, as Marcus Bell and some other people would say, diving at people's ankles and shit. Queen ankle diver, Esparza. You know what I'm talking about? So I think, though, that Jan has a better opportunity of keeping it standing other than fucking ski face Rodriguez, because she couldn't keep that shit standing at all with her, no ground game fucking ass. I mean, it's like, soon as, she get pushed to the ground, she in a motherfucking fetal position, or she like a fucking fetus or a baby. She just fucking helpless. She can't do shit on the ground, Yeah, she did do a little bit of decent striking here and there, but she couldn't ultimately stop Esparza because she don't really know what to do on the ground. And I feel that Jan actually has some skill sets on the ground, and will be able to get to her feet. She's not just bigger, taller than Carla Esparza. She's bigger, she's stronger, and Carla is strong for her size. But again, if she can't get you down, it's time to frown. Okay, she can get beaten in the head repeatedly. It's just like her running from somebody throwing stones, but they're made out of fists. You know what I'm talking about? And I would just love to see motherfucking Carla Esparza doing what I like to call the Cookie Monster run. When all else fails, she bailed and just get the fuck out of there. It's the funniest shit ever. But yeah. But this is not going to be an easy fight, because Carla she's resilient, she's tough, and she gets these close decisions. And one of my biggest criticisms of Xianon is I notice in some of these fights, like with Angela Hill and some other places, it seems like there's situations where she has an opportunity to finish the fight, and she doesn't go for it. She's very hesitant to finish a motherfucking fight, and I just think she needs to let loose more. I think she needs to do whatever she has to do to end the fight. Kick him in the ribs, liver, elbows, because the jab is important, and she's very effective with the jab, but she needs to try to get Carla out of there. Don't try to allow this fight to go to decision. If it does, Carla needs to look like she was in a fucking car accident by the end of this fight. You know what I'm saying? Or, she has to strike, and I give it to her, but she needs to become a finisher, okay? You got to start punching, punching harder toward the fucking title shot opportunities. I'm telling you, once you get to that top 2 or whatever, top 3, it's whatever it is. Like, it's again, the problem with fighters like Jan and like Carla not being finishers. I'm not saying you necessarily got to be a finisher, but you got to seize the motherfucking moment. That's all I'm saying. So this is going to be a good fight, and I'm really hoping that Carla doesn't get to wrestle sex and tie my fucking Jan's shoestrings down, and then to tie them up against each other so she trip over her own feet, and get one of them fucking Cookie Monster punk ass decisions. So we'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to go with Carla Esparza in a close split decision. Fuck no. I ain't never picking Carla Esparza. I don't give a fuck who unless she's fighting somebody like on a Mara Barella fucking level or some shit. That's about the only way that I would pick her. No, I'm gonna have to go with Xianon. It's very close though, so I'm going to pick the upset of Carla Esparza actually losing the split decision. So right now, as it stands, 51-49 Xianon. Let's go.